It's your boy Z here, day 9, The Observer. Just looking at myself, looking at life. This is a whole year of breast cancer awareness / cancer awareness in every area of our lives. We're gonna do it to 2021. We're gonna do it before we do it to us. I'm glad y'all walking through. Like I say, this is 9.5. This is where I put in a little longer segment, talk about how I apply, what I've heard, to my life and testing that out on my fellow family members. We test it out on our friends and family to see if it holds true. That's why I like the Bible. That's why I like the One Thing book, and that's why I like the 4 Agreements. Because when I tested it against the situations, common everyday problems, and observing, what people going through, it works. I'm saying, man, this is true stuff. I've done part of this stuff in part. Everybody's done part of it, and it's worked for them in the past. But there's a disconnect, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, how to transpose that into another area of my life. Because, go ahead, everybody has success, I'm gonna say, in one area, at least one area of their life. One thing they are good at, they got it on autopilot. This one thing, boom, at least one thing, they've experienced some good success in one area. But they want to apply it, they want it in another area, and that's what we're trying to do. Hey, you've already used it, you already know what to do. We just need to transpose it into another area. Yesterday on the podcast, he was talking about getting clarity using a GPS. I was looking at that fire truck. I say my wife's a first responder. But that GPS, and then also your 411. Those are 2 other tools that they use on the One Thing. But he was going over getting that clarity, finding out and determining where is it that you want to go. Because if you don't know where you want to go and what it looks like when you get there, it kind of makes life kind of hard. My daughter, she has a YouTube channel, quite a bit of subscribers, so she's experienced some success. But with that success comes a lot of pressure, where you just doing it because you liked it, but now it's becoming more work because you got all these people asking questions and this like that and giving you hate and all that stuff. So she shut it down, started up, shut it down. Now she's kind of stuck. She said, I want to change up, I want to grow up on my channel, and there's some things that I want to do. So we just kind of walk through. Dad, yeah, I've thought about that. It's okay, well, let's just walk through it. Let's apply this one thing that I heard today. Let's apply it and see if we can't work this thing through. Man, I worked it through, right? We came out with a plan, something that she can get back excited about, because she had so many ideas, so many different ways to go, and no clear cut way of what her goal was or how to reach it. She knew when she needed to reach the goal, but it was a missing piece of the puzzle. Something wasn't small enough. I said, let's just look at posting videos, right? Let's just get back to posting videos, because that's your challenge. So you got to post videos every day. So we broke it down and she said, well, I got this idea. It's got 5 elements. I woke up, yesterday, and I woke up late, and then I couldn't get up, and then now I have to shoot it in the daytime, and now it's getting dark quicker, and I'm missing that time. I said, Dad, yeah, I know I'm supposed to wake up early. I said, Dad, yeah, I know you need to go to sleep earlier. I said, you see what I'm saying? So she knew all those things, but she's been staying up later, going to sleep later, waking up later, and it's throwing everything off. I said, well, here it is in a nutshell. The reason that you're doing that, the reason that I do that, you have to look in yourself. She said, I said, why you want to change all these things? And she was saying, I figured that I changed my room, I got me a new lens, I want to shoot in a different light. I said, you probably buying this stuff and changing this stuff around because you want to feel a certain way inside. She said, yeah, that's right. I figured that might be changing this stuff would give me some inspiration. I say, that's granted, that's true. Changing the environment can give you some inspiration. Buying things can give you some inspiration. But you got the stuff. Have you taken a look on the inside? I say, you remember the color changing cups? She said, yeah, you pour some hot liquid in and change a different color. I say that again. You pour some hot liquid in and it changes the color of the cup on the outside. That's absolutely right. What you putting in affects the outside quicker than the outside affects the inside. It don't seem like that, right? It don't seem like that. So I'm saying you need to work on the inside game. And that's what we're working on here. That's what we're working on here. We're working on the inside game. Do It to Life is the inside game. Because we already know what to do. We already know how to do it. We just missing a piece of the puzzle of how can we make it easier. You know, my son-in-law, he came in it, like I said, I told you earlier, we wanted to lift weights. And he already knew everything to do, but he's not asking the question. The question is, no, not asking, he's asking a question, but it ain't the best question. And it's just us taking the time to ask the best question because he's very smart, see? When you're so smart, and it's been that way for a while, dogmatic in a lot of areas, that's the only hump you're trying to overcome, is allowing yourself to change the rule. That's a rule you live with for years. Yeah, once I set my mind and stuff, I don't change. Yeah, but that's the rule you gotta change. But back to my daughter. She wanted to film all these segments and stuff. I said, let's let yourself off the hook. I know you said it'll take a day, maybe two, and then some editing. I said, let's just film one segment. What's one of the segments? Well, this right here. I want to film myself playing some DS or something. I think that's what it was. Or should I do this? I got about 30. I said, I just need one. What's the first one pop in your head? Here's what we're going to do 2 nights. And she's going to be up anyway. Go set everything up tonight. Pull the DS out. Go ahead and do a trial run tonight. And then in the morning, give me permission to drag you out of bed. Dad, I give you permission to drag you out of bed. I give you permission to drag me out of bed. So that's what we did. And guess what? Woke up this morning, went to go and wake her up. She woke up just like that. And the reason being is because now she had a compelling future. She knew exactly what she was going to do. See, the getting up, what she been struggling with, that was settled last night. She made a decision. Once we laid that foundation, we acted as if it was done. We set everything up. Now it's so clear in our minds that we get up. It's when we're not clear that we lay in the bed all day, that we drag our feet, that we be lazy with it, that we be unenergetic because we ain't clear. But once, man, I went and tried to get up. I'm up, Dad. Boom, she up. And, backstory, my daughter have 15 alarms. She just don't get up. I mean, she just stay there in the bed. She said because she loved the dreamland, But now when you got a goal and it's clear and it's mapped out and you laid some groundwork, it's easy to start acting because it's clear. You know exactly what you're going to do. You've already made the commitment in your brain, and that's the key, making that commitment. Well, this is going to be a short segment. I got more to talk about, but we'll save it. Tomorrow is going to be Seek. Seek is asking again and again and involving some other senses. This is Z. Do it to life before life do it to you. We're going to do it to 2021. A whole year of breast cancer / cancer awareness. We're going to raise some money for these charities too. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to do it